Welcome back. This is an awesome shot here. I believe this is along the highway leaving right after you get past Hannibal, right after the bridge. There's a farm there on the side, and got a really neat shot of some sunshine out there this morning. And, really, we're going to watch these clouds be building in as we go through the next several hours, through the overnight tonight and through the day tomorrow. And also those winds are with us today. They're going to stay with us tonight, and we're going to see just how windy it's going to get as we go through the overnight and through your day tomorrow. Right? There's a look at the numbers out there today. Made it up to 45 officially here in Quincy. Some reports around Hannibal of about 50 degrees earlier this afternoon, and we saw some really warm numbers out to our west, and still right now we're sitting at 70 degrees here in the middle of January, late January in Kansas City. You can really see a lot of this warm air right now just out to our west, and unfortunately not going to get that warm here in the tri-states. And as we take a look at the observed highs, made it up to 45 degrees here in Quincy today, 73 out towards the west again in Kansas City, 72 down in Wichita. And we're going to talk about why it got so warm there and why we're not going to see the warm temperatures, and also we're going to have the wind to talk about as well. But a lot of sunshine right now here at Quincy, 44 degrees with that south-southeast wind, was sustained at about 17 miles per hour. And as we take a look at the winds across the entire tri-states right now, you can see they're blowing in from the southeast and from the east in some areas, anywhere from, and again, these are sustained winds, 15 to almost 20 miles per hour, gusts even occasionally higher than that. And as we take a look at the satellite radar picture, we're going to broaden the view here, and you can see that we do have the clouds beginning to stream in, so we will watch skies become mostly cloudy as we go through the overnight tonight and through the day tomorrow. And the reason why they got so warm out in Kansas City was because this warm front did manage to make it just past the Kansas City area here. So kind of in this little pocket here between the cold front and the warm front, that's where we're seeing some really warm air right now. And then we didn't quite get that warm here where we do have some clouds across the Midwest. Temperatures still staying a little chilly here. So we're going to put the forecast in motion, and you'll notice these isobars here. So when they're really close together, that's when we're talking some wind, because we get the pressure centers right next to one another. Put it into motion here. You can see that pocket does kind of skirt into the tri-states here, but by the point it does that, we're going to be getting the cold front coming in behind anyway. So cold air is going to be settling in behind this. Going to have some cloud cover out there building in too as we go through our Wednesday. And again, there's those isobars showing that it's going to be feeling pretty windy out there, and high pressure is going to settle in behind that. So winds tomorrow could occasionally gusts maybe approaching 35 miles per hour. Overnight lows tonight falling back into the 30s, and we're talking upper 30s, close to 40 degrees tomorrow with a lot of sunshine. And here's a check of the 7-day forecast showing that we're going to have the sunshine with us as we get through Friday, though. Going to be clearing out the clouds, and temperatures by then falling back to about average numbers, around 35 degrees, 38 on Saturday. And getting into Sunday, we're back into the 30s. Also watching closely the chance of some possibly accumulating snowfall, and that's coming right on the heels of Groundhog Day on Monday. So we'll have to see if he sees a shadow out there, but looks like we could be getting some snow before then.
Well, I know it's been a pretty nice winter, but he better not see a shadow.
Yeah, if he sees a shadow, some people think we're overdue for snow, so that would make sense then. Maybe we'll get some snow later on.
He and I'll have a chat.
Yeah, I think he'll have a chat with a lot of people.
That little varmint. Well,